Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, Janie,
Hey.
there you are. Hey.
I love this place.
Isn't it great? Okay, so they have all these different kinds of coffees and fresh pressed juices.
Oh, wow. Oh, and I did read John chapter 15 last night,
Yeah?
and it really got me thinking. I have a lot of questions.
Well, great. Great. Well, why don't we order something and grab a table and we can talk about it?
Okay. Oh, and I know somebody who knows you.
Oh, how?
She reads your blog.
Oh, really? That's nice. Does she like it?
Oh, she loves it. She says it's very inspirational. I told her we were doing this whole mentor thing, and I told her we were meeting up for scripture, and we were going to talk about it, and she got so jealous. Well, I guess that's not really good, but... Anyway, she really admires you.
Well, that's nice. I mean, that's very kind of her.
Ladies, it's time to lay these burdens down. We've gathered tonight to pray for this town.
Isn't that great? They've got a singer here now. Isn't that sweet? She's singing about prayer.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you order, and I'll tell you, this is going to take you a little bit because that is quite a menu.
It's just the way it's always been. The ladies in this town in a church basement, and by God's grace we'll keep it that way, 'cause the Lord's work must be done some way in this town. Word gets around in a prayer circle.
Ava! Hey!
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Don't you love this place? Love their juices.
Do.
Yeah.
So tell me, how's it going with the retreat planning?
Oh, it's going really well, actually. Yeah, I'm meeting Penny here to talk about the retreat. So, yeah.
So did you finally figure out who to have for speaker?
Oh, yeah. You know what? For our keynote speaker, we asked Cherry Spencer.
Really?
Yeah, you know her?
Well, not well. I mean, our paths cross every now and again.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the talk she sent us, we all liked the content a lot, and something wrong?
Well, you do know about her. I mean, about she and Jeff.
Her husband?
Well, they're separated.
What? No.
Well, I heard this from a pretty reliable source, and I just think we need to be praying for her.
We should pray for God's direction.
Well, she didn't even mention this.
Well, I think it's pretty recent.
Well, do you know what's going on?
What I gather is that something happened.
Like an affair?
I can't really say. But Loretta Prescott said that she was seen having breakfast with someone this very past weekend at the Stonyfield Bakery. It was pretty early. There was hardly anybody there.
Wow, Cherry Spencer. You know, I thought it would have been Jeff before it would have been her.
Well, I'm not saying that it's anything. I'm just telling you what Loretta said, but she does have a pretty good pulse on things. Well, I mean, let's just say we should just be praying for their marriage.
We should pray for the Lord's intervention.
Well, now I don't know about asking her to do the keynote. I mean, this is really awkward.
Well, you could just tell her that you're going in a different direction. And I mean, she adjusts pretty quickly. At least she has in the past. And I mean, with something like this, what kind of witness is that?
No, you're right. I'm just gonna have to go back to the drawing board, I guess. Oh, and her content was so good.
I think it's going to be pretty easy to find somebody else. Let's just say I've heard she put some of her talks together from other speakers' podcasts. I mean, not that she's not good, but...
Well, I don't know anything about that.
I'd say just be careful.
It's just the way it's always been. The ladies in this town in a church basement, and by God's grace we'll keep it that way, 'cause the Lord's work must be done some way in this town. Word gets around in a prayer circle.
love this singer.
Yeah, she's great. Listen, I think we're gonna have to go a different direction for our keynote speaker.
What do you mean? We asked Cherry Spencer. She'll be great.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Turns out that she and Jeff are separated. I mean, she might be seeing someone else, and her talks aren't original. Like, she puts together them from other people's talks.
What are you talking about?
There's some issues. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I just talked to her 2 days ago. They aren't separated. They had some marriage counseling this summer, and they spoke about it to their couple Sunday school class. You know, as an encouragement to others. That doesn't mean they're separated.
Well, I'm just telling you what I heard. And she did have breakfast with someone just this past weekend at the Stonyfield Bakery. I mean, I'm not making that up.
Do you mean Saturday?
Yes.
That was her brother Ben. She told me that he stopped by to visit on his way to Colorado.
Well, I'm so glad. I mean, that's great because I know that Cherry is very eager to build her speaker's resume, and she wouldn't want something like this getting in the way.
Well, what I've seen her do has been great, and she's really easy to work with. Do you have a problem with her?
I think she's kind of ambitious, and she goes after what she wants.
We should pray for God's correction.
Why do you say that? Wait a minute. This isn't still about that big women's gathering.
No, I'm just talking with Mava, and I thought you'd want to be aware what's being said about a speaker's work.
I've never heard anyone say that she uses other people's material. I've never heard of it. Except that that's what you said when they chose her instead of you for the event. Clara, that was 3 years ago.
Look, you just get whoever you want for a speaker. Really, it doesn't matter to me. Actually, I am here meeting with someone, so I really need to focus on that now.
Well, sure. Never mind. Mava, let's go grab a table. Bye, Clara.
Janie, hey, did you figure out what you want to order? In fact, let this be my treat. So you just tell me what you want to get. Maybe you could find a table for us where we can hear each other. The singer's getting a little loud.
Actually, I think that I'm gonna go. Yeah. But thank you.
It's just the way it's all.